All right, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Georgiana from the Boss Ladies blog, and today I'm going to be sharing a brand new video with you guys. We're going to do a little bit of live shopping. So if you're not familiar with this, at the bottom of the screen, I have a link where I've listed all of the products that I'm going to be featuring today, and I'm going to walk through the different products that we have available. So first of all, if you can hear me, please let me know in the comments box below, because if you guys are familiar with YouTube and all of these streaming services, that is always the first problem. So first check, let me know if you can hear or if you can't hear in the comments box below. Second check, let me know where you're watching from. Give me a hello, a hi, I'm watching from wherever. I would love to know where you're watching from. I always love to connect with you guys. And even if you're catching the live stream, go ahead and drop a hashtag replay in the comments so that I can greet you as if you are here with us live. So this is a live stream, so it is interactive. Feel free to comment in the chat box. Let me know what you guys are seeing that you like, that you love. If you've tried it, if you haven't tried it and you're excited to try it, be sure to let me know. So once again, I said my name is Georgiana, and today I'm going to be sharing some hydration products with you. Some of my favorite hydrating products for the winter. So to start off, I always, you guys know, I'm always a stickler about hydration, especially in the winter. I'm from up north. I live in New York, so we get some pretty brutal winters here. I know my friends in Chicago and in the Rockies, in all those mountainous lake areas. You guys get some worse weather than we do. Everyone like in the northern section, but in the south, I also find that when I travel to the south, Florida, Virginia, Carolinas, even Cali, when I go to those warmer climates, I still talk to people, and there's always discussion about the struggle of hydration. I like to take a nice hot shower. It can be very drying to your skin if you're outside in the elements. It could also be super drying to have the wind and cold attacking your skin, but also just being inside in the winter. The heat is blasting, it's sucking the moisture out of your skin, so it's super important for you guys to hydrate. And I'm going to share some of my favorite hydrating products today, but in this episode I'm really going to focus on the face. I think it's something that it's exposed the most of the time in the winter. We've got clothes on protecting the rest of our body aside from our hands. I'm going to share a couple of tips on that still, but the main focus for this stream is going to be your face. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I don't even know where to begin, but I guess we'll go in order of usage. That's probably the easiest and best way. So as you can see here, I have a few of my favorite products. Most of these products are focused on the new Hydrofusion line. Why? Basically because they're super hydrating. So I usually like to start my day off, actually I end my day with that guy. I like to start my day off with the in-shower mask. So this is a product that is a very lightweight, like a liquid. They call it a mask, but what's cool about it is that you don't actually use it the way that you would your traditional mask. This is a leave-on mask, so there's no washing off. This is a product that I really like to recommend to people who don't have a lot of time on their hands, who are, coming and going, who don't have the time to maybe sit and let a mask sit on their face. Because this product, as light as it is, you guys see there's no product on my hand. You just see the hydration. This is not something that's gonna clam up your skin. It's not something that you put on and wash off, and they call it in-shower mask because you basically just put it on while you're in the shower. The steam and the hydration in the shower sort of absorbs into your skin. But this is a really great hydrating product, and it's quick and easy to use. And this is something, if I feel my skin drying out, I usually have like dryness in this area around my mouth the most. If I feel my skin starting to feel a little dry, I'll just pop this bad boy on in the shower. I just pour a little, like I showed you guys before, pat it between my hands, just press it on, and I'm good to go. I don't have to wash it off in the shower. I leave it on, and as it absorbs while I'm in the shower, drying off and applying my lotion, it's preparing my skin for what I would say is my next level of hydration. And that's probably gonna be this guy right here. Well, one or two of these guys. Either the Hydrofusion Replenishing Serum, that's the small guy here. This one's a classic, and as you guys can see, I've been using it for quite a while. Or item number 2 would have to be the Hydrofusion serum with 1.5% hyaluronic acid. Now, the key ingredients in basically all of the Hydrofusion products is that hyaluronic acid. If you're not familiar with hyaluronic acid, it's a compound that helps retain 1,000 times its weight in water, but it's very lightweight. I know a lot of people who attribute hydration to oil. Oh, my skin is dry, let me rub some Vaseline on it. But if your skin is dry, adding a product, especially something like Vaseline or an oil, isn't going to rehydrate your product. Those are products that are great. Well, I would never recommend using Vaseline on my face, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend using it on anywhere in my body, but I know the traditions. But oils are great for sort of locking in hydration if you already have it. But if your skin is already dry, there's nothing to lock in. You're just kind of sealing in that dryness. So I like products that are hydrating. Water is hydrating. Hyaluronic acid absorbs water. It brings more water to your skin, and that's how it hydrates you. And because it holds so much of its weight in water, it helps keep your skin stay hydrated for longer. So I always recommend using hydrating and moisturizing products right after your shower, your bath, after you wash your face, because that's when you've got that moisture on your skin. Hydration is water. And even with your hair, when I'm talking about hydration, that's water. And then you put on products that capture that water and that lock it in. So I just demonstrated for you. The first product that I demonstrated was the Hydrofusion Replenishing Serum, and then the second product was the Hydrofusion Serum. So they're both similar. The Hydrofusion Serum, this is actually the jumbo size. This is the one that I recommend you get because, I mean, for the price difference, go with this one. But this one has 1.5% hyaluronic acid. This one has a little bit less. So I recommend, like, if your skin isn't dry, then you can go with this one. But this is definitely the guy to beat if you're looking for that supreme hydration. And you saw, and I'll demonstrate again because I want you guys to see the difference in textures. The replenishing serum, even if you've tried it before, you'll see that the serum is just a little bit lighter. The replenishing serum is just a little bit lighter than the serum, and I think because this serum with the 1.5% works so much better, I think Avon is probably going to phase out the regular replenishing serum. But they're both pretty similar. The 1.5% serum is just a little bit lighter. So if you use like Arcica or some of our other serums, it's a little more in line with that, but I feel like it has a little bit more of a jelly texture. But you see they're both actually really, really lightweight, and I just spread them out so that you guys can see. There's actually 2 layers, but you'll see as I pack them in, they're going to start to disappear. The 1.5% serum is basically already on its way there. And you also notice how little I use. A little bit goes a long way with basically almost all of our new serums, but same thing here. So you want to get that the hyaluronic acid on your skin to kind of bring moisture to your skin, get the moisture out of the air, get the moisture out of what's remaining out of your shower or your after your shower or your bath, and kind of trap that moisture on top of your skin so that your skin could absorb as much of it as it needs. Like I said earlier, when we're out in harsh elements, or hey Francis, thanks for joining. If you're out in the harsh elements, or if you're out in dry weather, you don't want what little hydration you have in your skin to evaporate. You want to kind of create that barrier so it stays on, so your skin kind of drink up however much that it needs. So the other great thing that I love about basically all of these new Hydrofusion products is that another key ingredient in them is the raspberries. You guys don't know, but raspberries are also really great for maintaining hydration. So if you look at the Hydrofusion serum, you'll notice, let's see if I can get a closer look without it getting all blurry. You'll notice there are like little bubbles inside. Can you guys see that? The little bubbles? Those are like little gel pockets that have a concentration of our serum. So those are, a little raspberry concentrate, so to speak. So but all of these products, they will have your raspberry extract, really good for your hydration. So those two, either one of those products are usually what I start off my skincare with. And I was telling you guys earlier about your hands. The other day I was like, I went outside, I literally for like 10 minutes, but it was one of those blustery cold winter days, and I will be honest, I was not prepared for it. I didn't have my gloves on. I kind of just threw on a coat because I said to myself, I'm just going to run outside and grab whatever I needed. Couldn't find whatever I needed right away, so I ended up being outside longer than I expected. But when I came back in, like the backs of my hands, it was like the opposite of a heat rash. It was like a cold rash. My hands were so cold and dry, they started to blister. And at first, you know, especially in the time we're in, the first thing I did when I came in was I washed my hands, and as I was cleaning different items, I was using rubbing alcohol to disinfect. And by the end of the night, I was like, wow, wait, what's happening here? As I flexed my hands, I could feel like the skin on the back of my hands was drying. And I said, oh my gosh, it's like, I don't know what was going on. What did I do? I reached for my replenishing serum. I washed after the last time that I washed my hands for that night, I put on a little bit of my replenishing serum, let that absorb into my hands and get that moisture back on to protect it. And then I put on my regular lotion on top of that. I believe it was my moisture therapy lotion. And let me tell you, within, I think like for the first day, I didn't catch it. It was probably the morning of the second day that I was like, wait, what's going on with my hands? But you know, within a couple of days, it went away. And I was like, oh good, because that was a little bit scary. I don't know what's going on with my hands. But sometimes when you need that little extra kick of hydration, that's when you're going to find that these serums really do the job. And I really like them because, like I said, they're lightweight. I love products. You hear me talk a lot about products that are lightweight because I wear a lot of serums. So the lighter they are, the more I can pack on, the more, you know, of the various benefits that I can get. So this is a product that I can just easily pop into my regimen. You can also use it in focused areas. Like I said, I get kind of dry in this area here. I know people who sort of have like dry patches. You can concentrate it on a specific area. And I will say, as a person with oily skin, I have a really oily T-zone. One of the biggest, I guess, myths, we're going to do a little bit of myth busting here. One of the biggest myths that I heard was, you know, you have to use drying products when you have oily skin. You have to dry out the oil. And I will be honest with you, that is probably the worst thing. Hey, Betty, thanks for joining. That is probably the worst thing. And, you know, let me know from you guys, where are your dry areas? Is it your face? Is it your hands? What are some of the dry areas that you guys are struggling with? And if I'm using or sharing any of these products, if you see any that interest you, let me know in the comments. Or if you have questions, shoot them out at me. I'll be more than happy to answer. But you know, when you have acne prone skin or when you have oily skin, all of the products that people recommend tend to contain salicylic acid, rubbing alcohol, peroxide. And all of those products, they may like disinfect and have like astringent type of properties to clear up your skin, but they can also be very drying. And I realized that when I stopped using those products, I thought I would have to use, you know, or alcohol and salicylic acid and all of these dry products on my skin for the rest of my life. But I realized that I can use hydrating products and it actually helped me more with the oiliness than any of those drying products. Because when your skin is dry, your skin is really smart. It says, oh my gosh, we're kind of dry here. Let me produce more oil to moisturize my skin. Wait, I'm getting even drier? What's going on here? Let me produce more oil. So when you're using those drying products, you're actually making your skin produce more oils to counteract the dryness that you're creating because you have such oily skin. So I would recommend, if you're a person who's watching this and saying, oh, hydrating products, that's really not for me, I would really check out hydrating products. That was a game changer for me. I used to have a super like oil slick T-zone because I was using such drying products. And then as I started to work in, I make sure that I use moisturizing and hydrating products. That is our new Hydrofusion depuffing eye serum. I get people asking me all the time, what do I use for puffiness? My eyes are puffy. Even for myself, if I kind of sleep a little late or I don't get as much sleep as I'd like to and I have to jump up and jump in on a Zoom call. Does that happen to anybody? You're ready to get on a Zoom call and you're like, oh my gosh, these people are going to think that I'm not sleeping. You know, I grab a couple of this like half an hour, 20 minutes before I jump on my call, rub it under my eyes, and it looks great after. I can't tell you how many times people are like, oh, this work from home situation is really working out for you, Georgie. You look like you're getting so much sleep. And I'm like, it is working out, but I'm not getting more sleep than I used to. Yeah, there are some days that I'm just not getting as much sleep. But that Hydrofusion depuffing serum, even if your focus isn't on hydration, even if you just want that anti-aging and depuffing, go for this guy. I keep it in a jar right by my desk. So right before I jump on a Zoom or a live, I just take it out, do a little rum, good to go. Right before applying my makeup. Now, the next two products I'm going to share are, the difference for me is more of a morning or night. And if you guys use any of these products, let me know, because I always love to hear your feedback and how you use these products. I always, say there's no hard and fast rule, and you guys will hear me mix up things. I like to use sometimes day products at night and night products at day, depending on the results that I want. But the next two products that I have are the new Hydrofusion Gel Cream. This is actually, you're not going to believe it, but when I tell you guys about the trial sizes being more like travel sizes, because they're not samples, they're pretty big sizes. This, guys, is our trial size. So this is like, it's supposed to be a 2-week supply. I will tend to use this for sometimes 3 or 4 weeks, depending on how much product you use and how you can stretch it. But this is a cream that I would usually recommend for night. It's a gel cream. So again, I'm going to use my other hand because my left hand kind of has a lot going on. It's a gel cream. So if you're expecting, like sometimes when people say cream, they're thinking something that's more like our a new ultimate, very rich, luxurious types of creams. This one feels great, but it feels like a gel water. If you've ever made, a lot of products in this line kind of remind me like, I think about chia seeds. If you've ever dropped chia seeds in water, you see how it creates like a little gel around the chia seed as the chia seed surrounds itself in the water. That's what this Hydrofusion line reminds me of. It's very like jelly kind of texture, but it just absorbs. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin. You get no tackiness. It just feels like a gel water type of product. So this is the Hydrofusion Gel Cream. Same raspberry extract, same hyaluronic acid. You get all of the benefits of all that goodness. And then this other product is our, I'm going to just put this guy here. This is our broad spectrum SPF lotion. So this is a product that I recommend specifically for day, just because of that SPF 50. Now, let me get this guy open for you. So one of the things we always say is you want to get your SPF on, and I curse these acrylics. You always want to get SPF on, and I always say, people will tell me, oh, I don't burn. And when people say that, I will honestly tell you I get a little afraid, because I'm like, by the time you burn, the damage has already been done. So if you're out in the sun for any reason at all, you really want to be wearing your SPF lotion. And an SPF 50 is really great coverage. And this is your SPF also in an anti-aging, also in a hydrating formula. So you want to make sure that you get your SPF on. You guys see how well that absorbs. I just used a little bit and it absorbed really well, but you still get that higher SPF. And a lot of people, I realize, do not use, you can compare the gel to the SPF in terms of it coating. There's no heaviness, no tackiness. So both of those products are products that I definitely recommend for the hydration. But I really want to talk about the SPF for a couple of reasons. First of all, it smells really good. And I know a lot of times, even for myself, if I forget my SPF and I go to borrow someone else's, sometimes SPF just has this smell, like this really strong chemically smell. You guys know what I'm talking about? And I don't want that on my face. So what I love is that this SPF, first and foremost, it smells good. Second of all, it doesn't feel heavy, which is not what you want, again, on your face. I love products that absorb, that don't make my face feel like a frying pan, and especially if I'm going to be out in the sun, if I'm going to be out on the beach, I don't want that type of feeling on my skin. I'm not calling any brand names. Don't put them in the chat, but you guys know what I'm talking about, that icky sunblock feeling. This is a great SPF, I would say, for every day, and I want to encourage you people, especially my brown people who are like, oh no, melanin popping, we don't tan, we brown, or we don't crisp, we don't burn, you still need your SPF. Skin is skin, and the sun really doesn't care if you're melanated or not. They don't care if you don't tan, none of it. So I want to encourage you guys to get your SPF in your regimen, because you want to protect your skin from the damage that UV ray does. UV rays, whether they're UVA or UVB, a lot of you are like, okay, I'm inside, I'm not going out, I don't need my SPF. You still need SPF because your screens, if you're like me and you're sitting in front of a window, even the indirect sunlight can cast rays on your skin that are damaging your skin cells on a molecular level. So you may not burn, you may not tan, you may not see the damage, but the damage could still be happening. So I really wanted to take some time out to talk about that, because I feel like a lot of people just kind of dismiss sunblock for whatever reason, and we all, there's a million reasons out there, but I want to encourage you guys to get used to incorporating a sunblock into your regimen to protect your skin from the sun's damage. Regardless of where you are in the light to dark spectrum, you still need to have an SPF. You need to use it daily, whether you're going out or not, but especially if you're going outside. Even on a cloudy day, it may not be sunny, but the sun is still out. Those sun's rays still come through the clouds. The only time that you really don't need a SPF is at night. And as I said, I can argue that the UVB rays from your phone and your screens are still putting off that SPF, but when you're sleeping, you're not on your phone. I hope you're not sleeping in front of your tablet. While my mom says you're not watching the TV, the TV's watching you. I hope you're not sleeping and letting the TV watch you the inches from your face. But if you are, put on your SPF. If not, you're probably good to go. But just get in the habit, please, 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 get in the habit of using your SPF. So those are the full range of our skincare. No, I'm forgetting one. I forgot one. Well, this last product is it's a little bit different. So the other ones are specifically moisturizers and anti-agers, but this is a new Hydrofusion micellar water, and I swear every time I do this video I have like just a little bit left, because I use this product so often. If you are looking for something to remove your makeup, or even if you're not removing makeup, this is a great product for you. I actually recommend, if you're not familiar with micellar water, this is a product that basically captures the dirt molecules, and let me see how you can see, and wraps around them and helps pull them away from your skin. So people in areas with hard water, where the water is kind of too harsh for your skin, or if you just want to get that cleansing feeling, this is another great product that you can use. You put it on a cotton pad, you rub it on your face, you take off the dirt. It's kind of like the equivalent of a toner, but without any dryness. I know a lot of toners tend to have like witch hazel or alcohol. I know people who use rubbing alcohol for their skin as well. Please don't do that. If you're one of those people, don't tell me. Don't tell me. But this is a great alternative to those things that you would use to cleanse your face. And this is a product that I would like to use I usually would use it at night, like right before bed. Sometimes I wash my face and I still feel like it's not clean. I might go over with a cotton pad with this micellar water, or maybe it's a lazy day and I'm like, okay, I didn't really do much today, or I washed my face earlier in the day when I got home and now I want to just do a clean right before bed. Before I start putting on my skincare products, I'll just put this guy on a cotton pad. My family, the guys, really love this product as well. The guys, I find, really like those really quick, easy to use products. This is a product that you can use very easily. Just put it on a cotton pad, wipe your face. I really love the reusable cotton pads, because then I just toss the thing in the laundry and I go about my day. But I actually got onto this product because of a customer. She was using it and was saying, how great it was. And she says, she would go to work in the day. She doesn't wear makeup, but she would go to the work in the day. She worked in the city. She would come home, and the first thing she would like to do is sort of clean off her face. And I get that. I'm right there with you. And this is the product that she would use. And she would say, Georgie, when you see the amount of dirt that comes off of my skin, and I've done that with people. I talk to people and they're like, my skin is clean. I don't need to cleanse. I just rinse my face with water, or with a bar soap, like the same bar soap that I use on my body, I use it in my face. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to lend you this product. just do me a favor. For the next week, use it. If you, on the days where you don't feel like washing your face, on the days where you've used your body bar soap cleanser to wash your face, just put this guy in a cotton pad and wipe your face for me. And always, like, that first day, I'll get a call back like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what came off of my skin. Whether it's the dirt from the day or the soap residue from what I'm using. Oh, I can't believe all that stuff was on my skin. Micellar water. So Hydrofusion micellar water. This is also really great for taking off the dirt, the oil, the makeup, the just kind of like cleansing off your day, especially on lazy days. I love it. Hangout days, quick. I'm just getting in from off the street. I want to do a quick cleanse. Perfect for that. So those are officially all of our Hydrofusion products, and you can actually find all of these products highlighted in campaign 4, I believe page 15 and 16. Why? I told you guys I talk about these products very often. I'm actually a representative one of 6 reps, I believe, if I'm counting properly, I think, who are featured sharing their favorite skincare products, and this hands down is 100% one of mine. For dry skin, for oily skin, for combination skin, this is a product that you can recommend to anybody to make sure you pack in that hydration and that you get your SPF. I don't care, you know, any of the products, whether you're a new Ultimate or on a new Platinum or, you know, whatever skincare you're using, you want to make sure that you do have a product with your SPF, and this is the one that I recommend. You cannot beat that SPF 50. That is some good stuff, guys. So with that, in addition to me being featured in campaign 4, which is why you should go check it out, there is going to be a link to the campaign 4 brochure in the bio below, whether you're looking at the digital version or you're getting a print version. Whichever, you will see in the campaign 4 book that there's actually a special offer where you can get a free Anew Power Serum. So this Power Serum is basically a booster to whatever other product that you're using. So as long as you buy any other 2 skincare products, and when you go to avon.com, you'll see there's like a big banner on the first page, because you're getting a full size. This is a big jar. It will last you at least probably 2 to 3 months. And this is a product that is a great booster for hydrating, for lifting. I'm running out of skin real estate, but we'll just put it on top. It kind of has this golden, I would say golden type of color, and you guys can see it's not as thin as the other Hydrofusion serums. It's a little bit thicker, but it's still a light serum. So you'll see when I rub it in, still goes down to like barely there, nothing. There you go. Betty, I think you're asking for the argan oil, ARGON oil. Is that the one that you're talking about for hair? I do love that one. I do use it. I actually mix it in with all of my other hair serums. It's a great hydrating product. If that's the one you're talking about, yes. I have also used it. And I'm glad to see that you love that one too. That one isn't a skincare product though. Please tell me we're not using the argan oil. Well, there are 2. There is a Skin So Soft with argan oil and jojoba oil for body, and then there's one for hair, but we don't have one for face. So are you talking about for your body, Betty, that argan oil? If so, yes, both the Skin So Soft and the hair argan oils are ones that I love. Oh yeah, Betty, I would say a little cheat that I would share with you, Betty, if your skin is super dry. What I've done in the past, because I used to have like really dry, patchy elbows, and my day job was as an architectural designer, so I would have times where I was out on the roof, you know, when I say roofs, I'm talking like between 9 and 30 stories in New York City, which is an island. Depending on where I am on the island, sometimes I'm just being buffeted with those winds. Like, I used to hate like jobs on either one of the coasts, because the wind coming off of the water would just be ridiculous. But what I would do, a couple of tips for the face, is I would kind of like rub a little bit as close to my lips, like basically right on top of my lips, just kind of pat it in before I went out, and then when I came back in, I would also pat it on my face to lock it in. You can also add a little bit of this on, like I said to you, I would put a little on at night before I went to bed to just let it soak in and protect my hands. You can also add a little bit of it to your lotion. I will put a couple of pumps of this in my body lotion in the winter. I mean, moisture therapy is like my recommended body lotion for winter, but regardless of what lotion I'm using, if I want a little added moisture, if my skin is just feeling super dry, especially on those work days, I used to wear like a layer of stockings, a layer of tights, and then my jeans. So at least 3 layers, sweater, coat, just to keep the wind from blowing in through all of my layers. I would totally just put a whole bunch of layers on, and I would put a little bit of this in my body lotion just to kind of add that extra oomph of hydration. But yeah, the hydrating products are super good. Betty, I'm not sure which argan oil you're talking about for face. Let me do a quick search so we can be on the same page. I know of the Skin So Soft for Body. I know of, you know, some of those contain argan oil. Let's see, Betty. Which one Betty is talking about? Yeah, Betty. We don't. Avon doesn't have an argan oil in our face creams, unless it's like an additional ingredient that I'm just not picking up on. But now I'm curious which one of our products has argan oil. But yeah, so that is our Betty. If you get the full name for that, let me know, because I would love to recommend it or talk more about it if I can. Where was I? Oh yeah, Power Serum. So so Power Serum. So this is a product that kind of complements any other product that you use it with. You guys saw me demonstrate it on my hand. Lightweight product as well, even though I literally layer up like 3 layers of serum on this hand, and you guys can see it doesn't look greasy at all, right? So the Power Serum is another product that helps with hydration, but it also helps with firming and lifting. So it's that hydration anti-aging duo, and it's also great for pairing with any other product that you're using. So again, whether you're using a new Ultimate or the Hydrofusion or Belief, whatever it is that you're using, you could layer this in as a serum to get that those added benefits. It's also going to help brighten your skin, improve your overall appearance. When they call it Power Serum, it's because it kind of does a little bit of everything. So you can add this to your skincare regimen, whatever it is. You can use it morning or evening. It's a serum, so you would put it in before your other products. I would just say, like, if you're using things like Cica or our Hydrofusion serum, you would put the lighter serum on first. And because I showed you this one is a little bit thicker, let's go back to the clip. I can't do an instant replay here, but I will put, just so, let me see if I can do this quickly so that you guys can see. I'm gonna make my hand flat and do a blob of each, and then you guys can see the difference in viscosity, right? So the first one, the Hydrofusion serum, I told you was a little bit thinner. The 1.5% was a bit of more of a jelly. It's kind of taking its time to run. And then the Power Serum is slightly a little bit thicker. So Power Serum last. These 2 guys would be first if you're just kind of layering those guys up, FYI. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you guys have discovered some new products that you can use in the winter. Definitely check out this deal where you get that Power Serum for free. Full size jar, you guys. Compared to, this is like the bonus size. So it's even bigger than our bonus of our Hydrofusion. The jar is just a little bit less round. So it's probably the same amount. Why am I guessing when I can read the ounces for you? 1.5 ounces and 1 ounce on the Power Serum. So I recommend these 2. But definitely check out that deal. Don't miss that. I don't believe that there's no coupon code. I think it's just automatic. You just add them to your cart, and then Avon will send you that free Power Serum. So check out the products that they have. All of the new products count. Vitamin C, Ultimate, Hydrofusion, as I'm talking about today, and Platinum. I think that's it. I think those are the ones that are all counted. And also be sure to check out our campaign 4 brochure and see all the products that all of us representatives recommend, and see my page where I'm talking about our Hydrofusion. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I did mention that last month that if I was feeling in the mood, there would be a giveaway. So in January, our first live stream is going to be February. In February, our first stream for February is going to be the 8th. So I will be compiling my customers from January, and I think I'm going to do a giveaway on the 8th. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you get your order in and get your power serum, so that when I am doing my gifts to my customers, your name is on that list and you can get some goodies. A nice little Valentine's Day treat. That is the week before Valentine's Day. Yes, it is. So I think a little Valentine's Day treat would be good. So Betty is saying campaign 4, page 8. Okay, let's see what we've got. I actually have the digital catalog, so let's see if I could pull up the paper catalog. Let me pull up. Ooh, I hope I can. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that was our Hydrofusion. Let's see if we can grab Betty's argan oil cream. All right, campaign 4, loading, bear with me, gray screen. What page was that, Betty? Page 8. Oh, the dual elixir. Gotcha. Is this the product that you're talking about, Betty? Wait, let me censor it. Yeah. Is it this one, the dual elixir? The advanced performance creme with the Tahitian black pearl? Yes. Sorry. Yes, that is the advanced, the new ultimate supreme. That one is a really great product, and I love that one because it that Tahitian black pearl creme is actually when that product launched, I earned a trip to Tahiti, where Tahitian black pearls come from. Tahiti. But yeah, Tahitian black pearls are the main ingredient in that cream. So yes, Betty, that is also a great product too. These are some of the other representative pages, and here's mine, and here's what I'm talking about. So good stuff. I told you guys, good deal on all of these. So make sure that you guys grab your free power serum. Definitely don't miss out on that deal. Thank you guys for chatting with me. Thank you, Betty, for sharing yours. I think I should. I don't think I've done a live stream on the new Ultimate Supreme creme, as I like to say. But yeah, I could definitely talk about that, because I recommend, my mom uses that and I recommend it to her too. So I should talk about that, Betty. If you like it, then yeah, let's talk. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video, and if you do, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you could be alerted for each upcoming live stream that we're doing. Shop those links in the chat below. I will drop the links in the comments below. You drop your comments in the comments below. Make sure you smash that like button if you like seeing videos like this, if you like shopping with me. I love shopping with you guys, so if you're enjoying these live shopping videos, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to do more, and I enjoy doing more with you. Also, be sure to share every other Tuesday when I do go live for these live shopping streams. I drop that link to my page and my channel on my Facebook page and on my social media. Feel free to share that link and invite your friends and family as we get more conversation and interaction going. Betty, Sabrina, and Francis have been doing a great job with keeping the chat alive. As we get a little bit more going, I might be doing some more games and more fun stuff just to add to the life of the party. But it's up to you guys. You let me know. So that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back on when did I say? February 8th? Yes, February 8th.